Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Sinister City. Now, with any luck, we might be able to finish this ridiculously written game in this recording. Man, she sure has a lot of these. That is obsessive behavior. To have more than one of these desk toys. That would be kind of cool, I suppose. Like, just be done with it. There's nothing particular. There's not a single thing special. I'm not even gonna say particularly. There's nothing special about this game. It is cheaply made cell phone game, hidden object game. It's the widest of the white breads possible. It's been bleached of anything that would give you'd call it quality. That being said, it's not the worst game on Steam. It hasn't, at least to my knowledge. Why are there tea bags in the plants? Is that something people do? They discard used tea bags in plants? There's a lot worse games that just don't run. Games that are submitted that have viruses in them. Games that are made by people.
Memorize the image on this card.
That literally, like, cannot be in the video game industry because they're so offensive or thin-skinned. Games that threaten to sue people that don't like their games. So when you're talking the worst on Steam, that is a very deep well. So I'm supposed to memorize this? Okay, it looks like a rabbit, I say. We'll just go with this. Little eyes here, a little nose, and some ears.
Now, choose the identical card.
Alright, so choose the one that looks like a rabbit, but now it's colorful. Well, this is not going to work for people that are colorblind at all. There's no way anybody with any severe colorblindness of any of the different variations of colorblindness would be able to do this. This is horrible. And an inkblot test in particular would be really, really easy if you didn't put the colors in it for somebody who's colorblind to do it. And the hidden object game in general, you shouldn't run into those problems. So I'm going to call this a fat guy with a mustache. See, mustache here, big cheeks, eyeballs. And so we're looking for a fat guy in a mustache. No. No, no. I guess this is it. And this is the bunny again. So apparently this is randomized. I'm gonna call this one a alien, like alien with a T on his forehead, maybe. Looks kind of like a pelvis, if in this section. So that's it. And then you're back to the bunny again. Wow. That is just bad programming. I'm going to call this one the... I'm going to say skull. This looks like eyeballs and this looks like teeth. It doesn't really look like a skull, but it's close enough. Let's see. Was this it? Nope, apparently not. So I messed one up. And then the bunny again. And then the old man. You can see a nose and eyes and some cheeks with a giant handlebar mustache. There we go. And then the fat man with the thinner mustache, which I believe is that. And then the bunny again. Man, they love the bunny. And then I'm gonna think this is a guy squatting down on his knees with a skull tattoo on his back. So here's his arm here. This is his feet. This is his feet. He's squatted down and he's doing some major workout there. So is that guy? No, it's this one.
Unlike me, you're psychologically competent. And quite healthy.
I don't think so. But whatever.
Would you like to
I
talk
don't think
about
the game really was testing me.
Oh, I can't think. My migraine. Where are my green tea bags?
Not going batty. So I wonder if there might have been an achievement for failing that called going batty, but it'd be even funnier if there is a different achievement that gives you that says going batty. I don't think there's any more there. And unless there's a green tea bag I don't see. There's one. There's two. There's apparently three. There's four. We didn't even go to where they suggested. And we found a bunch. So I imagine that's that. And then the last three are in here. Easy enough. So all of these tea bags that look like they're open and exposed to hair, she's gonna do what with them? Make tea? That they're probably all dirty.
Oh, much better. That pain was unbearable. You're like a knight in flannel.
It almost seems like maybe there's some kind of drugs in the tea bags too.
Thanks. Now I'd like to talk about your former patient, Count Orlok.
Orlok just turned 500 years old and is suffering from a midlife crisis, quite common among fanged ones. But who cares about Orlok? Let's talk about you. And me.
The thing is, his daughter is my bride.
Your bride?
Yes, but Orlok is against...
Against it?
I see.
He won't listen to reason.
Oh my. My perpetual motion machines have stopped due to negative energy. I can't work in this atmosphere.
What? Go find all of her... Go find and restart all of her perpetual motion things. Move. Oh, I can't move it until I find all of this other stuff. Oh. So we clearly know that the last one is back here, but I have to do more work. And I suppose because this really is only like a 3-hour game, it's kind of hard to get mad at it and up to this point, but I think I'm starting to feel that it's like, why are you making me do all of this extra work to accomplish something? Need an oil can. This is not an oil can, that is a water heater. Kettle. Where is the oil can? It's hidden back here. It's just that little stem. Looking for a seal, an elephant, a clock, a floppy disk. Elephant, seal, glasses, floppy disk. Here's a clock. That's the floppy disk. Now we're looking for chamomile, cactus, brush, keys, dye. chamomile in the form of a plant, and brush, and a dice, seagull dice, and a bust, and now we can activate that. Let's go back and talk to her again.
Where were we?
Like, literally just broke up the conversation for no reason to make us do more gameplay.
I need an action plan before I approach Orlok again. I must confess, I missed the lectures on vampire psychology. You're my only hope.
Oh, what a headache. Oh, leave me in peace. Oh, shoot. All my painkillers are mixed up on my table near the door.
Seriously. Ridiculous. Just give her all the pills. Just kill her.
Decided to poison me, hmm? Start from the beginning.
So...
Decided to poison...
I don't even know what I'm supposed to do here. I'm clicking on the red ones. Those aren't working.
Decided to poison... Decided to...
Yellow.
Decided to...
Green.
Decided to poison me. Decided to...
I'm confused.
Decided to poison...
I'm very, very confused. Nothing got explained here at all. Like... Choose the pills in accordance to the cup color. Okay, okay, I see. So, I don't see how anybody would have figured that out. I didn't even realize the cup colors were changing. I wasn't looking at the cups, I was looking more obviously at this. And what kind of psychologist would just have pills lying around? Like, she needs her license revoked just for that. And again, pills just on the table. It's not like the table's even clean. Yeah, take your medicine, crazy lady.
I'll give you a piece of advice. The only person who can influence the Count is his wife.
How can I find her? Where does she work?
Where would a bloodsucker with the natural gift of persuasion work? At a real estate agency, of course. Her office is in the Vampire State building. Now, goodbye forever, you handsome manifestation of my childhood complexes.
And see, if you had a character like this, fleshed them out a little bit better, wrote them a lot better, that would be interesting. It's almost like the psychologist crazy lady in the Sam and Max games. But this is way too short of a game to have any of that. So let's go talk to his wife.
Hello, ma'am. Are you the wife of Count Orlok?
For hundreds of years. I assume you're my daughter's self-appointed groom. Pleasure to meet you, John.
Interesting.
Nina and I love each other.
Indeed you do. The air in this room is rather stifling, wouldn't you say? The air conditioner needs to be repaired. We won't continue this conversation until it's done.
And see, it almost makes sense that a vampire would be that obnoxious and rude, but we've already done this. And so it seems ridiculously silly that the game...
I should place the fans here.
So this is the air conditioning elements. And I think there's probably just like 2 fans. And there's another fan. So 3 fans, so there's another area. Let's see. Over here. And headphones, video camera, ballerina pencil, grapes. Just try to find as many things as possible. Without actually clicking or knowing what I'm supposed to be clicking on. Grapes, pencil, ballerina, video camera. Where's the ballerina? Here's the ballerina. So where's the pencil? Oh, it's not there. Sometimes I like to put things on the edges, but they haven't done that a lot in this. That's a candle. There's the pencil. Now, flashlight, glass, phone, bulb, banana. Phone and glass. Depending on what kind of glass you mean. Notes, key, star, spool, thread, mirror. Apparently that was a spool of thread. Some of these smaller items from my distance don't look like what I would think they should look like. Is there a key there? Key and star. Come on, lie clicking. Guess I could just look for help. No star in the pattern of the carpet. A star in the matchbooks. And now we're looking for a jack. I don't see anything here that looks like jack. Unless this is a jack. Yes, it is. And seriously, was that the only thing we were looking for? Was that one last screw? I guess. Just look in the trash, I guess. Vitamin D milk. Interesting. So the only thing we're looking for now is... There was a lot of things hidden in that small trash can. We're looking for like a grate.
It's useless here.
And there's the grate, apparently hidden back there. I didn't even see it. But whatever. We fixed the air conditioner in the middle of that conversation.
Well done, John. Can you feel how chilly it is in the room now?
Yes, the air is much more appropriate for the conversation at hand.
Do not try to rush matters that are centuries in the making. Now, my accountant is ill. I won't be able to finish this sale without the appropriate computer program.
Seriously. The second half of this game clearly was not made by the same people that made the first half of this game. This is insanely focused on giving tasks that make no sense. And you couldn't make any sense out of them without the writer. Maybe it's the writer. I mean, I suppose if there was a better story here, but they're already pretty much telling you a reason. It's just, it's ridiculous reasons to do ridiculous things. And I imagine there's one more in the trash can.
I must be mistaken.
I guess I have to put it in the computer. And this is an interesting puzzle, but it seems like it is just a match puzzle. So it doesn't seem like it's gonna be that bad. Let's see. Do this and then that. Once we get the big pieces out of the way, well, you kind of will know what the smaller pieces, unless I can rotate things, and if I can rotate things, then this puzzle is going to be a lot more difficult. Yep, I think we're fine. Yep, now we just have a few more symbols. Why a computer program would have all of these symbols, unless it was a game or some kind of weird cryptic cipher that was specifically designed so you couldn't just easily tell people what the code is. There'd be no reason other than that you'd have something like this.
Excellent. You'll make a great son-in-law. I see you in tails standing next to my daughter in a black veil. The wedding march is playing.
No kidding.
I do not kid, John. I'm going to make you a manager at my firm. But let's drink a cup of coffee first, shall we? Oh, we just need the coffee machine and some coffee and sugar.
So she just wants you to do more things for her. Seriously. Coffee machine. And sugar. There's the coffee machine. And let me guess, the sugar's in the trash. Where's the sugar hiding? Nope. We got our hint. And we can get through this ridiculous point in the game. I mean, you've seriously... The game has just thrown me out of any interest in this story because it's so ridiculous at this point. Like... It stops being believable. It stops being something you can relate to. It becomes this comedic farce of a game, and it's hard to be really interested and focused as an interactive participant to a comedic, to something that's farcical, I would say. There have certainly been adventures in the old days where you, like The Secret of Monkey Island, where you were in on the joke and you knew it was silly. But that's very difficult to do. And they have not succeeded at doing that. And shopping bag to get the sugar. I doubt we're coming back to this area again. Look how empty it is now.
To be perfectly honest, I don't like that Ipkiss. He's a fool.
So, how can I change the Count's mind? I have no authority over him.
One of my husband's oldest dreams is to act in a film. He's crazy about Hollywood. Over a century ago, he even met the Lumiere brothers and bit one of them.
Interesting.
I can't believe it.
That brother changed his name, moved to Hollywood, and shot films. As for Orlok, he never got his big break.
There's a film director named Lumiere at my hotel on Central Street. Maybe he could help us. Imagine, Count Orlok playing the main role.
Excellent idea.
All the tickets would be sold out. I think he'd go for it.
This
But
is so
Orlok is so
ridiculous.
shy. He won't have the courage to attend the casting. I suggest kidnapping Nina and waiting for him to find you at the station.
Nina is kept in the dungeon behind a bewitched door that only Orlok can unlock.
And me. I'll give you a magic amulet. Just keep it with you. It will dampen Orlok's senses. He won't even know what happened. Find the 7 magic seals to unlock the door.
Interesting.
Thanks, Mom. I'm going to kidnap Nina back.
Don't say that very often. Family bloodline. There is a problem here, though. Apparently she drove to the hotel. Is the daughter the biological daughter of these two before they became vampires or after they became vampires? One would almost assume, although I've never really seen it said in a story, that you become sterile once you become a vampire, because then it kind of doesn't make sense. Or is she the daughter because they bit her and sired her as a vampire, and she's a vampire and he doesn't even know that? Like, it seems like what we're going to do is finish out any area that has anything in it. And so when I start to think about all of the places that still had a lot of garbage in their areas, there's a decent amount of things. I think they're gonna squeeze every bit of gameplay they can out of this. Looking for a horseshoe, a trident, and a violin. There's a violin. So where's the horseshoe? Where is it? When you get down to just one thing, it's either try everything or wait until a hint helps you. Just look around and see if anything starts glowing. Here's the horseshoe hanging over the edge. Matches mask, rapier, bone, lollipop. Here's a rapier. Here's a bone. Lollipop. Here's a mask. Bone and lollipop. There's the lollipop. There's a bone. And a jug. And that's all we can do there. These things clearly just appear. Is there anything more? Or is it just those two? I guess it's just those two.
It's too early to get Nina.
So then we gotta come in here. And
Is it just me, or did it seem like Orlok was play acting as a vampire there? Talk about dampening the senses. Count Orlok's passed out. Now I can easily steal my bride.
There we go. And I imagine now that lets me in here. And we can go here. And see if we can find the 3 remaining pieces real quickly. Now, it's literally no surprise that this game is taking a little bit longer than I thought it would, because this past 30 minutes has been nothing but the game throwing in speed bumps. Like, you go to talk to somebody and have some important storyline conversation, and they go, before I talk to you, fix our air conditioner, sort my pills, fix my desk toys, over and over and over again for 30 minutes. And since this is only about a 3-hour game, 10% of the game has been now full of all you can call it is just BS. Just a lot of fluff, a lot of stuff that you didn't need. The game would have been much better to not have had these 30 minutes, or at least better integrated. Honestly, I'm not completely opposed to games that are just walking simulators, and if the animation was better in this, if the story writing was better in this, and you just walked around, had a few conversations, and that was it, and it was mostly just a walking simulator, I would have been happier. If you'd completely removed even all of the gameplay elements, that would have been okay. But adding extra where there shouldn't have been extra is the major problem I have here. That's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.